Basketball Wives Orlando. The girls are fighting. They are fighting. They are fighting. It is some foolishness. It is a mess. Um, but my God, we are enjoying it. I'm just gonna talk about these two episodes. Whatever comes to mind. It's just how I'm gonna go this versus going in order and stuff. Um, Nikki. I like Nikki. I do like Nikki. Is Nikki from Black Ink Crew Chicago? Ain't that the Nikki that was with four that punched forgot her name. Cat. That punched Cat. The tattoo artist. Ain't that her? Ain't the same girl? Anyway, yeah, I like Nikki. Nikki's a little messy, but I think for the most part she's for the right thing. I do. Nikki going back and telling Morgan and Danielle about what her and Milan had said when they was, getting their feet done and stuff, calling them bullies and everything. Nikki brought the conversation in, but they definitely, agreed to like the kind of bully behavior or whatever. Now, Nikki, she didn't have to go over there and tell them girls that, but that's what she did, child. And I'm like, well, hey. Neek. I like everybody, to be honest, for the most part. Well, there's something about Ashley I can't get with, although I feel really horrible for her. And there's something about... I like Ashley more than I like Mackenzie. There's something about Mackenzie that's just... I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah, child, Neek had had enough, child. Neek had enough, child. Did y'all see how, Danielle and Morgan came in there looking good and rearranging the name cards? Milan, she had a little party for him. And, cause she was going to call it the Last Supper. She was tired of all the drama. She, I guess, being one of the people in the middle, she thought that she was going to do something to change it. Told everybody to wear green. They wore green. But she had place cards, and she had the person who you had an issue with, you was directly in front of. And so Nikki told her that wasn't going to be a good idea. Child, as soon as Morgan and Danielle came in, they started rearranging the cards, and it was just a whole mess. Their vibe and energy was off. But that's because they was mad because Nikki had told them that Milan and Neek called them bullies because of them bullying Mackenzie and Ashley at Neek's event and stuff. I had no idea that Ashley was half black. I had no idea. So when Megan asked her, she was just like, I don't like culture appropriating and stuff, and that's why I thought that Morgan and Danielle was messing with you because I thought it was culture appropriation. She was just like, well, you don't think I'm black? No. And until, then she was just like, she's half black, her dad's black, mom's white, I think. I was like, oh, hi. But it's not just a skin color thing as to why people don't think you're black, Ashley. It's nothing, and I'm not, I'm not going to go too deep into this topic because I ain't trying to, you are who you are. However you look is how you look. Whatever. But it's just the essence of you. There's nothing about about you that gives black. Nothing. So, Ashley, you can't be shocked that people thought that you were, just white or whatever with a tan. So, I don't know. But I did not like the dreads that she had in personally. They just didn't suit her. Period. Let me see. They definitely need Megan on the show. Megan has issues with her mom. Her mom had her when she was young. Megan is with a good man, what he seems like. And he's very family oriented. He stays. I forgot where he stayed. But Megan want him to move to Orlando where she at. But he was just like, look, my kids is there, and I love my kids, and that's that. Like I said, Megan is not close to her mom. Her mom had her young, and they've just kind of had a distant, on again, off again friendship. So she's trying to get reconnected with her mom, but I think that's not going to work out. I think the show definitely needs Megan. The show definitely needs Megan. She's kind of the narrator. She kind of holds everybody accountable, and she gets to the mess, and she gets to the tea. This whole thing with Ashley and Morgan, I think Megan explained Morgan's feelings perfectly. Morgan's feelings is hurt. You basically used Morgan to get whatever you wanted to get out of this basketball world because she was one of the main wives and had the connections, and now you don't need her no more. So Morgan, that's why Morgan won't stay off your neck, because her feelings are hurt by how you did her, because Morgan actually really cared about you apparently. And so then she acts like a Karen. So it's just like a girl. Anyway, she explained that Ashley basically said she, don't care, and it is what it is. And like I said, now, I don't agree with them bullying or picking on Ashley. I don't like that for nobody. I don't think that they, meaning Morgan and Danielle, should bully Ashley and Mackenzie or pick on them every time they see them, because I don't like that. But you do just need to find a better way to go about expressing yourself versus just jugging at them the whole time, as you're nothing but being labeled the bully and aggressive and all the things they want to call black people anyway, especially black women. And I just think that y'all have just been through a lot and have been done wrong by women and men in your lives, both Morgan and Danielle. Because I personally like both of them. I think that they are fun. I think that they are funny. I think that they are pretty. I love that they have their back, each other's back. It's just something. I don't like the bullying and picking on people and stuff, but there's something really likable, something very endearing about Danielle and Morgan. There's something about them that makes you go, you wrong for that, but I still like you. I still rock with you. It all comes from hurt, but they're not able to let their guard down and express themselves to the people that, hurt them. Because, one of the people that hurt Morgan in particular is Ashley. Ashley clearly says she don't care. So I kind of understand why Morgan's on her neck. I don't think it's right. But Ashley, I think she do a lot of sneaky stuff behind the scenes. But then in public, she, presents herself this way. She's this and that. She's above it all. And y'all are unclassy and uncouth and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like, this is why we think you white, Ashley. Doing stuff, then running to go scared, crying, playing the victim with somebody after you. Stop doing stuff. My God. Yeah, let me see. Mackenzie, thank God for her dad. Her dad's adorable. Thank God she got her daddy there. She had to watch her kids while she go out of town and sleep with Morgan's Danielle's husband. Child, just said Danielle was a star. She was gonna be in the WNBA, play basketball her whole life, etc. Gave up everything when she had the kids, and he went on to do whatever he wanted to do. Clearly, it's a shame. The fiance, Ashley's ex-fiance, actually stays in their farm, and he done started messing around with Mackenzie, and Mackenzie just see no problem with it. Mackenzie just want a man. She's dense right now, so But the biggest issue with all of y'all is these men. It's these men that's playing y'all like a yo-yo. It's the men. Y'all women just keep arguing back, and these men just sit back chilling, looking at all y'all, saying, look at all my girls. Get these men. Kill them. Y'all fighting each other is pointless, really. Unless y'all were legit friends, and then your friend did something to you to for wrong reasons. But yeah, that girl, she's a pretty girl. But eventually you got to let it go with Mackenzie. I mean, ain't no need to keep calling her side chick. She don't care if she is one. It really ain't no need for you to be mad at him either. Because at some point you just gotta let it go. When people do you wrong, you have to let it go. And she's just not in that place yet. Bless her heart. I'm sure he promised her all kind of stuff, and we're gonna be together forever. She sacrificed so much for that relationship, just for him to go out and do her wrong. I tell you, bless her heart. Let me see. So Milan, she's mad at Nikki because she felt like Nikki was starting stuff when she went back and told Danielle and Morgan what they called them bullies, Milan and Nick. So Milan and Nikki also share the same, I think, makeup artist. And Milan had the nerve to tell the makeup artist to stop working with Nikki. And then Nikki and her got into a little argument during a text message thread. And Milan ended up sending a picture of Nikki, the back of her. Nikki's a very shapely girl. Very shapely, dog. I mean, you think Megan the Stallion, child. Nikki is a Mustang. You hear me? That is a lot of woman. You hear me? I love it. But anyway, she says she's insecure about her body and stuff like that. She started crying, talking to Danielle and Morgan about it. Like, that Milan sent that picture of her from the back. Which tells me that, Milan, you're sneaky and messy. Because where did you find a picture of her from the back? When did you take it? Or can you just Google it and find it? I haven't tried to get a call. But yeah, that was ugly and unnecessary. But you did it, Let me see. Danielle and Morgan had a scene, at the whole fight thing at the table. Neek and Morgan was going back and forth. They was already feeling some kind of way that Morgan and Danielle came in to move the name tags. But Neek and Morgan ended up getting into it. In my opinion, Neek was the aggressor in that situation. But I can understand Neek's frustration in that moment. But things just ended up getting more and more heated. Neek stood up and threw a napkin at Morgan, and that's when Morgan went off. Then, from what we saw, it looked like Milan jumped in it. And so then we ended up seeing Danielle swinging. And that's how the whole thing went down. Now, Milan is very upset and offended that Danielle put her hands on her. But I'm just like, looking from my standpoint, it looked like y'all was getting ready to jump Morgan. That's what it looked like. And so maybe from Danielle's perspective is that maybe that's what she felt too. Because Milan, we did hear, allegedly through Nikki, some of the stuff that you done said about the girls. So they came in with an attitude because they just didn't know what to do with you, whether to trust you or not. It's still not right for them to move the name tags. I thought that was super petty. But yeah, so it ended up going up from there. Child Morgan threw a glass. Nick took her shoes off, ran outside. It was just a fool. It was the absolute fool. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Let me see. Anything else happening on? It's interesting how Mackenzie meet up with Danielle's ex. It's always off camera. She loves to go and see him and spend time with him. When he gonna come see you, Mackenzie? You's a pick me. Let me see. Is that everybody on the show? Everything I want to talk about? I think so. Outside of Ashley, God bless her. It really made me warm up to her, finding out that both of her parents passed within a year of each other while she was pregnant. And I think she had lost the baby after her parents passing. And then, she ended up, getting pregnant again. God bless her. But she has been through a lot. And her husband has autism. And her sons have autism as well. We don't know yet about the little one per se, but the oldest one definitely has autism. So that's a lot. That's a lot to go through. To lose both of your parents so close, and then a baby, and then dealing with children with autism, and having a husband with autism, and all that. And God bless the husband for everything that he's done in his life. But yeah, that definitely made me warm up to Ashley as to why maybe she's a little bit closed off into herself and stuff, because there is a lot to go through. When me personally, when I'm going through stuff, I go off in my own little corner, in my own little chair, where I can be whatever I want to be. And yeah, I come out when I get ready, child. When I got myself together, so to speak. So yeah, that definitely made me warm up to her. Anything else interesting happening I can think of? Danielle and Milan ended up meeting up. Conversation didn't really go nowhere. Milan already had her mind set that she wasn't gonna fool with Danielle no more, and that was pretty much it. They ended up getting into it a little bit, a little spicy. Nothing fighting or nothing like that, but they just agreed to just be cordial around each other, that they're not friends and stuff. I said, child. I said, Milan, once you do this to me, once you do that to me, it's over with. It's curtains for you, child. Why is it never the same way with these men? It's always with your friends, even in your family sometimes. Oh, you do something like that, you disrespect me in that way, then I'm out. I'll never be with you. But it's never with a man. It's always with your own girls. How about you should take disrespect no matter who is the person that's doing it? Does that ring to anybody? But anyway, that was it, y'all. Y'all know I was rambling, just talking. Want to talk about the 2 episodes, but yeah, child, we in here. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's Kingsway on Instagram and Twitter, at It's Kingsway89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oop. Bye.